And it's a beautiful day here in Copenhagen. Spring finally hit for real, which is just it's just beautiful. It's amazing. And yeah, wherever you are in the world, if you're watching this live right now or maybe in the recap, it's great to know that you're watching. It's not great to see you because I can't see you, but you can go and request to talk or go live with your camera if you prefer. So you can do that on Discord. So yeah, that's where it happens. You can write us in the chat. It's on Instagram and YouTube, and also here on Discord. Today, it would be great if you have any questions, please do come forward. We don't have any Dubby presentations right now. We're saving up a bit of the surprises for Super Booth, which is happening in Berlin on May 7 to May 9, and we're going to be there more or less the whole team. There's a single hero or heroine missing, but apart from that, it'll be most of us who's going to come there, and we are so excited. It's our 4th time going to Super Booth, and this year we're doing things a little bit differently. This year we will be in the headphone tent, and we will bring plenty of headphones for you to come and really get deep with Dubby if you want to. The earlier years we've been outside in the tents with loudspeakers, which is a lot of fun. You make some noise, you start some small dance zones. But this year we really want people to be able to focus on the sonic capabilities and the whole like explorative element of Dubby with these very high resolution knobs. So it's this year it's about focus. It's about going deep with Dubby and of course with yourself. This headphone tent is in, let me see, Z236. Z236. Great. So I can see some people tuning in here on Discord. That's great. Welcome Hoofjaw, welcome Sound Warrior, welcome Tom99. I will just open up the chat and see what's going on. Soon is on the train. He can listen and not talk. Okay, well, it's great to have you tuning in. First of all, it is not a mistake that you haven't received the pledge box link yet. We had to figure out a couple more things before sending this out. It seems that this is usually the case with us, so we will try to be a little bit more lenient when we give out the time frames. But it's you didn't miss the email. We didn't send it out yet. This whole pledge box thing is related to a bigger change that we are doing with our infrastructure that I'm very excited to tell you about. And yes? What? Did I disappear? Not good. The audio is gone. Okay. Well, maybe I can tune in again.
I think you're not part of the audience. I mean, you have to move yourself to speak or something.
Okay.
I think I made a mistake. I'm sorry.
Ah, I was kicked off.
Yeah. I moved you to the audience.
Okay. Well, apologies for that. My very own I was kicked out by Quentin. I point at you now. Well, sorry for that. This was only for the people tuning in on Discord. So there was a question if we're going to be at Modular Commune in Beijing. Meet Hughes. That would be dope. Please share a link and we will check it out. 2026 is the year that Dubby really hits the world. And we are planning the rest of the year and early 27 to just tour as many places as possible to go and show you what Dubby can actually do. So if you know a trade show that's interesting, send us an email or drop it as a comment or in the chat. Pimenta, who was one of the very first people who backed the project, was very kind to inform us about an event that's happening in Ibiza right now. And we tried like kind of last minute to join in through a application program they have for startups, but we didn't make it into it this year. So we're going to do it next year. But it was so nice for us to get this invitation, and now it's on our radar, and we're definitely going there next year. It's the International Music Summit, IMS, in Ibiza. So it's very DJ oriented and yeah, very much up our field. So yeah, let us know and we will check it out. Thank you. So circling back to this infrastructure talk that's related to Pledgebox, we have been on quite of a journey, you know, presenting Dubby and getting people in. First we started with our own very small like prototype web shop, and we made the first like very early 10 like sales of 10 units, which is so great for a startup like this to validate our idea and our project and to get in touch with the first people who can see the meaning with your idea. So that was the first stepping stone in talking to the like incubator programs, accelerator programs, and these EU grants who have been funding so much of the development of Dubby. It's like the money we made from Kickstarter is just a tiny part of the whole budget it has taken to develop Dubby into what it is today. But it's all a very nice ladder going to the product that is going to be sent out as soon as it's ready. So stepping up from those first 10 sales in a very small prototype online store, we moved into the Kickstarter campaign. That's where we are now, or I almost want to say that's where we were, but it's not concluded yet. It's very close. But in this phase, in between, we have been researching a lot on how do we run all of the things that we want to run in as much as possible, like a unified system that is under our control, that is safe and secure, and maybe not just handing it off to any big corporation who wants to take your money and handle your data more or less fair. And it's been a big journey to research this, but we finally managed to decide what is the right platform, get it set up, and get it tested. So I'm very happy to say that from here on and moving forward, we are running on the open source system called ODOO, and this is going to be handling like our inventory, your shopping cart. So when you go check out from the store, if you want to make any changes or add things to your order, if you have any questions or need help, or if there's anything wrong with what you have, then ticketing is also going to be handled through this system. So everything is going to be tied together with like what is like one unique ID, like your email address, for example, that all of the things we can keep in track, so we don't need to communicate with you about these quite crucial things in multiple platforms. It will just be all like interconnected in the system, and we're very happy about that. It's open source. It's running on our own servers here in the European Union, and it's very important for us to try to build an infrastructure like that kind of resonates with the rest of Dubby and Dubby Studio. So we're very excited about that. And just a few days ago, we had someone go through the whole customer journey and getting in that way. So that's actually possible now. If anyone didn't make it yet, it's possible to go in through the website. And otherwise, just contact me. And also, if you experience anything that's weird or funky or doesn't work, please let us know and reach out. Great. Let me check the chat. So Sound Warrior is asking if we're going to be in the UK or Ireland this year. Yes, we are. Sometime after Superbooth, we will most likely be going to Bristol. to do a workshop and demo with Dubby in one of your favorite stores in Bristol. We are very close to confirming this, so before I officially say that it's happening, I want to let you know that we are gonna come and do workshops around in Europe and in the UK, and this looks like it'll be the first stop on our tour after Super Booth, and we will definitely be sharing this as soon as we have the deal locked down. Yes, so yeah, do stay tuned. On that note, with events, in the last AMA, I mentioned that we had a very cool surprise for someone who would be guesting our booth at Super Booth. And that very special guest is Moldover, the musical superhero, I think, or something he calls himself. But he was one of the very early pioneers of using controllers and MIDI controllers and hacking hardware and combining it with software like Ableton Live to do more expressive experiences. And we're talking, what is like 10, 15 years ago or something. And it had its early infancy in the east coast of America, in New York City. And they had these like renowned parties called the Warper parties. I was very lucky to attend one back in 2011. And it was just incredible to see how much innovation there was, not only in the tech that they were making and building themselves, but very much in the way that they were hacking everything that was available with software and hardware, synthesizers, all of this stuff. It was just mind-blowing to see how much creativity and energy and innovation there was at this gathering. Many cool people have been coming and going and supporting these Warper parties, and they're now doing wild things out in the field, some behind the scenes and others more on the scene. We're going to be sharing more links to Moldover, his projects and his music. Yeah, it's very cool what he's doing, and he's going to come and have a talk and do a small like musical thing with Dubby and whatever surprises of gear that he's bringing. So he builds his own things, MIDI controllers. He's built his own guitar, and he's worked with the Lego, with the Smart Brick, and yeah, it's just very cool. And I think, I mean, I love his music and his way of life and going into tech and bridging tech and music and people. But personally, what I'm the most excited about is actually having a talk with Matt about his approach to making prototypes, to realizing ideas, to moving fast, this rapid prototyping, and to finding a wish or a problem, and then in collaboration with whoever might have ordered this product or presented this problem, like how do you go about solving that? It's very much what we've all done here at Componental. Like, we formulated a general societal problem on the high level, and then we formulated a very low-level technical problem. And in between those two pillars, we found out that Dubby is the solution to this. So having that mindset and going into a conversation with someone who has been pioneering this field, I'm very excited about that. Yeah. So do come by. We will announce which days and what time at Super Booth, and fingers crossed, we will try to record it if possible. It's very limited with space, but we're going to be bringing some camera gear, and we will really do our best to try to record both audio and video so we can share with the people who might not be coming to Berlin. Yes. Great. I'm just going to check the channels here. Everything looks nice. We got some samples from some of our from some of the people who are providing it. Would you pass them to me, Leo, please? Thanks, I'm all cabled up here.
Yeah.
Yeah, so these are some of the samples that we got, just to verify that everything is the way it should be. What? Okay. So here we go. This is the, wow, it looks great. This is the acrylic for the red, for the frosted white. It feels great, honestly. It's actually the first time I'm seeing and holding these, so you're getting a very honest reaction here. I deliberately had Leo unpack him to reveal them here, and this is the matte black. Wow, how can you choose? Which is your favorite, Leo?
Difficult to say, but they all have its charm. For sure, the see-through ones have always been the favorites, just because you can see inside the box.
Yeah.
Red is super cool. I would have to say also when it's gonna come to you choosing which color you want. The matte, of course, gives the less fingerprints just because of the material, of the nature of it. So I would have to say this frosted white. You get the best of both worlds. It's still see-through, but it has the matte texture, so you won't really get the fingerprints. So I would have to say this one is probably my favorite.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, I think very valid points. It is impossible to beat fingerprints unless you coat stuff with things you don't really want to touch your fingers on. So yeah, really to do the best selection of everything. This is what we have presented to you on Kickstarter. And
also, I mean, classic is for sure. You can never go wrong with black, and with the other black parts that we'll have, it will be like a full black monster. So that's also gonna be one good looking Dubby for sure.
yeah, the working title was the Batmobile.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so that's dope. Here is the display as it's gonna be. So it's looking a little bit different than what we've shown earlier. We decided to move the Componental logo away and just center it on Dubby because that's what it's about. It's really nice. This feels good and it fits under here and is super flush. I mean, now we're talking. My God, it's been a long time prototyping, and we have had so many things to solve, like mechanically, that are all just coming together now. It's quite amazing to hold this in our hands. We haven't received the finished PCBs yet. That's why we're showing this so far. They got delayed with the shipping. Yeah, we're hopefully. I think we're just as excited as everyone else. But it's very nice to have these things validated by now. It feels so nice. It is it's a unified finished product now. It's I'm sad to say to all the home DIYers and tinkerers and all that, we're moving out of the prototype stage. Now it's really happening, and having these unified, everything being unified in the same feel and the same color, it's just, it's really nice. It's kind of crazy to see it come true. If you look in the back, you can see the wall of different versions of Dubby. On the left side was the very first one in cardboard. So yeah, it's just dope to have all of this right here produced and almost ready to be produced in quantities. That's where we are right now. We're waiting for the final validation where we put everything together. And once it's validated that everything works and fits together, then we can press the button and start rolling out things. Yeah, so what a day, what a time. Is there any questions? Conrad, Simon, you're tuning in. Good to have you here. Detizen, good to have you here. Yeah, we have SoundMid joining. That is nice. Good to have you here. I hope that we can figure something out. Another interesting thing that has been on our radar for quite some time. Yeah, so I think that's it. This was a fast AMA. Oh, Trey has an idea. Okay, that's dope. You're always welcome to send ideas to us. We took the link from the menu off the roadmap because we ended up not really getting any requests on the roadmap, and we are trying to find a more unified way where the developers in their development environments and in Git can be sharing the like changelog and a roadmap that goes both forwards and backwards. It is still up there, so you can still go to componental.co/roadmap and find it. It's not deleted. We just took it out of the menu because it was something we tried out to see if it works. If you're sad that the roadmap is off the menu, let us know. And yeah, maybe we can find something that works. But otherwise, when we open up most of the code and the repositories in these things, like this will be presented in a proper and nice way for everyone to follow along. Yeah. Great. Trey will send me a voice message. I appreciate that. Thank you. And with that said, have a beautiful day or evening or morning or whatever it might be. We're back. Let me see. Calendar. So, yeah, we're back. No promises, but we will try to do our best to either record or stream directly from Superbooth in 2 weeks for the next AMA. Yeah, wish us luck with Superbooth if you're not going, and if you're going, come say hi so we can meet you and have a chat with you. Thanks for this time. We're very excited for the coming updates. April is the month that is going to be revealing everything. So far it looks. So yeah, that's it. Take care. Bye bye.